Prepare to be shaken to your core, as recent discoveries by atheists in Saudi Arabia have unearthed shocking revelations about the sacred Mount Sinai. Hold on to your beliefs tightly, for the foundations of three major religions are about to be challenged like never before. The Bible holds a significant place in human history, influencing countless people and shaping entire cultures. Among its many stories, one of the most iconic is the tale of Moses, receiving the Ten Commandments from God on Mount Sinai. For centuries, scholars and theologians have debated the exact location of Mount Sinai, with the prevailing belief pointing to Jebel Musa in the southern part of the Sinai Peninsula. However, recent discoveries by atheists in Saudi Arabia have challenged this long-held belief, potentially shaking the foundations of all three Abrahamic faiths. Mount Sinai, also known as Mount Horeb, holds sentimental value for Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike. It is the sacred mountain where God chose to reveal himself to Moses and present him with the Ten Commandments. This holy site served as a crucial location, where God communicated his will and guidance to his chosen prophet, leading the Israelites out of captivity in Egypt. The debate over the true location of Mount Sinai has persisted for centuries, with various theories proposed by scholars and researchers. Archaeologist Emmanuel Onati suggested Har Karkum in the southern Negev as a potential candidate, supported by textual and topographical analysis. However, recent discoveries by atheists in Saudi Arabia have brought new evidence to light. Experts now believe they have located one of the holiest sites in the Bible, miles away from its previously assumed location. Jabal Makla, situated within the Jabal al-Lawz mountain range in northwestern Saudi Arabia, has been identified as a potential candidate for the real Mount Sinai. The distinctively blackened peaks of Jabal Makla, reminiscent of the biblical description of Mount Sinai enveloped in smoke and fire, have caught the attention of researchers. Furthermore, nearby Nubian Beach has revealed underwater land paths believed to be the routes through which God parted the waters for Moses and the Israelites. These discoveries challenge previous assumptions and prompt a re-evaluation of our understanding of Mount Sinai's location. In addition to Jabal Makla, other significant findings in the region include signs of the biblical campsite of Elim, where researchers have identified ancient wells and palm trees mentioned in the Bible. Petroglyphs depicting scenes of bull worship, reminiscent of the Golden Calf incident, have also been discovered near Jabal Musa, adding to the mounting evidence. Despite these compelling discoveries, the quest to determine the precise location of Mount Sinai continues. Scholars and researchers are conducting further expeditions to Saudi Arabia and other potential locations to deepen our understanding of this ancient and sacred mountain. The significance of Mount Sinai transcends religious boundaries, serving as a symbol of divine revelation and guidance. Whether located in the Sinai Peninsula or northwestern Saudi Arabia, the discovery of Mount Sinai's true location holds profound implications for believers and non-believers alike, challenging long-held beliefs and prompting a re-examination of ancient history. Recent studies have led experts to believe that Nubian Beach is the most probable location for the crossing of the Red Sea, with submerged land paths beneath the water suggesting a potential route for the Israelites. Intriguing formations beneath the water's surface, resembling chariots encased in coral, further corroborate the biblical account of the Egyptian army's demise in the Red Sea. Moreover, a large split rock with signs of water erosion on the way from the beach to the possible location of Mount Sinai has been identified by experts. This landmark is believed to be the rock God commanded Moses to strike, resulting in water miraculously gushing forth to provide for the Israelites. Additionally, a site near the base of the mountain resembling an altar, similar to the one Moses is said to have built at the foot of Mount Sinai, has been discovered, adding weight to the theory of this being the actual location. Rephidim, where Moses and the Israelites initially camped before reaching Mount Sinai, is situated at the western end of the mountain. At Rephidim, Moses struck a rock causing water to gush out, a remarkable feat considering the harsh desert surroundings. Jabal Musa boasts an ancient altar site consisting of rough granite stones at the foot of the mountain. Remnants of small ancient pillars made of marble have also been found nearby, correlating with the biblical account of Moses, constructing an altar using uncut stones and setting up 12 pillars to represent the 12 tribes of Israel. Another significant discovery on the mountain includes what is believed to be the site where the golden calf was worshipped, adorned with petroglyphs depicting people worshipping bulls and cows, along with ancient Jewish petroglyphs featuring recognizable symbols. Large altars have been found on the east and west sides of the mountain, aligning with biblical accounts. Despite challenges posed by restricted access to certain areas by Saudi authorities, researchers are determined to conduct more expeditions to Saudi Arabia and other potential locations to further investigate evidence of the Exodus. The ongoing debate over the historical location of Mount Sinai underscores the complexity of biblical archaeology and the significance of recent discoveries in Saudi Arabia. As researchers continue to delve into these discoveries and their implications, it's important to recognize the broader context in which they unfold. The significance of Mount Sinai extends beyond its geographical location. It represents a pivotal moment in religious history and serves as a touchstone for believers across different faiths. The ongoing debate surrounding the true location of Mount Sinai highlights the complexities of biblical interpretation and archaeological research. While recent findings in Saudi Arabia offer intriguing possibilities, they also underscore the need for rigorous scrutiny and further exploration. Moreover, these discoveries invite us to reflect on the nature of faith and the role of evidence in shaping religious beliefs. While archaeological evidence can provide valuable insights, faith often transcends empirical proof, drawing strength from spiritual experiences and traditions passed down through generations. Regardless of the specific geographical location, Mount Sinai remains a potent symbol of divine revelation and human striving toward the divine. Its significance lies not only in its physical attributes, but also in the enduring spiritual truths it embodies. As scholars, researchers, and believers grapple with the implications of these discoveries, one thing remains clear. The quest for understanding the mysteries of Mount Sinai continues to captivate hearts and minds around the world, inspiring awe and reverence for the divine presence that permeates its sacred slopes. The implications of these recent discoveries extend beyond mere geographical curiosity. They strike at the heart of religious identity and historical understanding. For centuries, Mount Sinai has stood as a beacon of faith, a tangible connection to the divine for millions of believers. Its relocation, if confirmed, would not only reshape our understanding of ancient history but also challenge deeply ingrained religious traditions. The significance of Mount Sinai transcends denominational boundaries, resonating with Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike. It represents a shared heritage, a sacred space where humanity encountered the divine and received guidance for righteous living. As such, any reevaluation of its location carries profound implications for the faith and practice of believers worldwide. For Jews, Mount Sinai is the place where God entered into a covenant with the Israelites, imparting his commandments and establishing the foundation of Jewish law and ethics. Its relocation could prompt a reassessment of Jewish identity and the historical roots of the Torah. Similarly, for Christians, Mount Sinai holds deep theological significance as the site of divine revelation and the giving of the law. It serves as a precursor to the ultimate revelation of God in Jesus Christ, whose teachings fulfill and transcend the Mosaic law. A shift in its location could challenge traditional interpretations of biblical prophecy and the relationship between the Old and New Testaments. For Muslims, Mount Sinai is revered as a sacred site, associated with the prophets and the revelation of divine scripture. While the Quran does not explicitly mention Mount Sinai, Islamic tradition identifies it as the location where Moses received revelation from God. Its relocation could prompt a re-evaluation of Islamic narratives and their connections to biblical accounts. Ultimately, whether Mount Sinai is located in the Sinai Peninsula or northwestern Saudi Arabia, its spiritual significance remains undiminished. It serves as a symbol of humanity's enduring quest for meaning and connection with the divine, transcending geographical boundaries and cultural differences. As we navigate the complexities of religious history and interpretation, may we approach these discoveries with humility, open-mindedness, and a commitment to seeking truth wherever it may lead. For in the pursuit of understanding lies the opportunity for spiritual growth, renewal, and reconciliation across diverse faith communities. The debate surrounding the true location of Mount Sinai underscores the dynamic nature of religious scholarship and the ongoing quest for truth. While archaeological evidence and historical research offer valuable insights, they are not the sole determinants of religious faith and belief. Faith, by its very nature, encompasses elements of mystery, revelation, and personal experience that transcend empirical analysis. Regardless of its precise geographical location, Mount Sinai remains a potent symbol of divine encounter and spiritual transformation. It serves as a reminder of humanity's enduring quest for meaning, purpose, and connection with the sacred. Whether atop a mountain peak or in the depths of the human heart, the presence of the divine inspires awe, wonder, and reverence. As we navigate the complexities of religious tradition and historical inquiry, may we approach the mysteries of Mount Sinai with humility, curiosity, and reverence. Let us engage in dialogue, exploration, and contemplation, recognizing that the search for truth is a journey that transcends time, place, and culture. In the end, whether Mount Sinai is found in the Sinai Peninsula, northwestern Saudi Arabia, or elsewhere, its significance lies not only in its physical location, but in the spiritual truths it represents. It is a sacred space where heaven meets earth, where humanity encounters the divine, and where the journey of faith begins anew with each generation. As we ponder the implications of these recent discoveries, may we be inspired to deepen our spiritual awareness, cultivate compassion and understanding, and seek unity amidst diversity. For in the pursuit of truth and wisdom, we draw closer to the divine and one another, forging connections that transcend the boundaries of time and space. In conclusion, the recent discoveries in Saudi Arabia by atheists have opened new chapters in the ongoing quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Sinai. These findings, challenging long-held beliefs and reshaping our understanding of religious history, serve as a poignant reminder of the ever-evolving nature of faith and scholarship. Subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.